Though its first professional teams were inaugurated in 1871, Major League Baseball saw very few players of Asian heritage in its first 70 years of operation. Johnny Williams was the first player of Hawaiian ancestry to enter the MLB. The right-handed pitcher appeared in 4 games with the Detroit Tigers in 1914. Henry Prince Owana was another early Hawaiian star. The native of Waipahu possessed a quirky major league career, making professional appearances as a left fielder, pitcher, and pinch hitter in the 1930s and 1940s. In 1947, Jackie Robinson made his major league debut with the Brooklyn Dodgers, blazing the trail not only for blacks, but for other people of color to enter the MLB. However, Asian representation still remained low in the years after integration. When Filipino-American Bobby Balsina made a pinch-hitting appearance for the Redlegs on September 16, 1956, he broke down a barrier, becoming the first player of Asian heritage to play in the MLB. The California native appeared in 6 other games with Cincinnati that month, but never played another season in the big leagues. In 1964, Asian baseball achieved its next major social milestone in America, when Japan native Masanori Murakami made his major league debut. A member of the Nankai Hawks in Japan's Pacific League in 1963, Masanori Mashi Murakami and 2 other teammates were transferred overseas to the San Francisco Giants minor league organization in 1964 as part of a plan to pick up knowledge and skills from the American side of the game. Murakami, a left-handed pitcher, ended up excelling in Single-A Fresno, winning the league's Rookie of the Year award and earning a call-up to the majors that September to bolster the Giants' late-season pennant push. When Mashi stepped onto the pitcher's mound at Shea Stadium on September 1st, he became the first Japanese-born player to appear in a Major League Baseball game. The crafty left-hander shined in his debut, striking out 2 Mets in a scoreless inning of relief. Mashi further proved himself in his first month in the majors, posting a 1.8 ERA in 9 appearances. Against pressures to return to his home country, Mashi remained with San Francisco the following season, where he won the hearts of many. I wish I could have stayed a few more seasons with the Giants, but I still attribute my success in baseball to my experiences in the States. It was such a great thrill, and the people were so kind to me. Although Mashi was a fan favorite in America, behind the scenes, his presence actuated a feud between the well-established MLB and the fledgling NPB, Japan's top professional league. The U.S.-Japan Player Contract Agreement, made in 1967, settled this dispute. It expounded that Japanese players were to remain in Japan and MLB players were to remain in the United States. The U.S. would not see another player from the NPB for several decades. A few other Asian and Asian American players built noteworthy careers in the second half of the 20th century. There was Mike Lum, who played in 15 big league seasons from 1967 to 1981, appearing in more than 100 games 9 times. The outfielder and first baseman was the first Japanese American to play in the major leagues. There was also Tony Salita, the first and only person born in American Samoa to play in the MLB. The first baseman played in a respectable 7 big league seasons. Filipino-American John Saipan played in 68 games with the Padres in 1969, the team's first season of existence. The second baseman blasted 2 home runs in what was his only season in the majors. A first-round pick in the June 1967 secondary draft, Japanese-American Bobby Fenwick played in parts of the 1972 and 1973 seasons. When he debuted in 1975, Ryan Kurosaki became the first American player of full East Asian heritage to play in the MLB. The right-handed pitcher from Hawaii made 7 appearances in what was his only season in the majors. Len Sakata, who debuted in 1977, would go on to be the first Japanese-American player to participate in a World Series. The second baseman took home a ring with the Orioles in 1983. Ron Darling owned a successful 13-year major league career. The starting pitcher of Hawaiian and Chinese heritage was a staple in the Mets rotation for 9 seasons, and even guided the team to their 3rd Fall Classic in 1986. In that World Series, the well-rounded right-hander started 3 games, including the deciding Game 7. Darling's career was punctuated with an All-Star selection in 1985, a Cy Young finish in 1986, and a Gold Glove Award in 1989. He retired in 1995 with many other noteworthy accomplishments to his name, including 8 10-win seasons, 7 seasons with 200 or more innings pitched, and 13 shutouts. Samoan-American relief pitcher Mike Fetters sustained a lengthy major league career from 1989 to 2004. By the time he retired, the imposing right-hander racked up 100 saves and 12 seasons with more than 25 appearances. Fetters is currently a bullpen coach with the Diamondbacks. There was also Japanese-American Don Wakamatsu. Although he had a brief major league playing career, appearing in 18 games in 1991, he'd break ground when managing the Seattle Mariners in 2009, becoming the first Asian-American skipper in MLB. Another noteworthy player is Chan-Ho Park, or Park Chan-Ho, who became the first Korean-born player to enter the majors when he debuted with the Dodgers in 1994. The hard-throwing right-handed pitcher from Gwangju put together a remarkable career, and to date remains the most accomplished pitcher to come from the nation. His 17-year MLB tenure is decorated with 6 10-win seasons, 6 seasons with 150 or more innings pitched, 8 seasons with 20 or more starts, and an All-Star nod in 2001. Park retired from baseball after 2010 with 124 victories, which remains the most among any Asian-born pitcher in league history.
Let's go. We're ready.
Although he wasn't the first Japanese player in the major leagues, Hideo Nomo is often credited with opening the door for other Japanese and East Asian stars to make their journeys to the MLB. By the 1990s, Japanese players of the NPB had become enticed by the more lucrative contracts shaping the MLB. However, because of the 1967 player agreement, these stars were unable to cross over to the United States. Hideo Nomo, with the aid of agent Don Nomura, was able to exploit a quirk in this agreement that allowed him to prematurely become a free agent. By voluntarily retiring from the NPB, Nomo was able to pursue a professional baseball career overseas in the MLB. This move was not without controversy. Though many Japanese watched Nomo's MLB career with enthusiasm, just as many viewed his departure as an act of betrayal. Nevertheless, Nomo worked to achieve his dream, eventually signing with Los Angeles in February 1995 to become the first Japanese native to play in the majors since Masanori Murakami in 1965. Nomo's entry to the Major Leagues of America was not without critics, however. Many questioned whether or not his Japanese level of play and competition could translate well to the MLB. By the time the 95 season rolled around, Nomo wasted no time in answering.
Hideo Nomo has pitched his first Major League complete game.
50 strikeouts, that is the top 4-game performance in the history of the Dodgers.
And the starting pitcher from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Hideo Nomo.
And down goes Martinez. That's as good as it gets. I mean, he throws a one-hitter, but that is as good as it gets.
Struck him out. That is a new mark for Nomo, 17.
Hideo Nomo has done what they said could not be done. He has pitched a no-hitter.
Hideo Nomo has spun the no-no against the Orioles.
After Nomo's sledgehammer start in the MLB, other NPB stars aimed to follow in his footsteps and pursue their own careers overseas. Although he only pitched in 33 innings across 3 seasons in the NPB to start his career, Takashi Kashiwada became the next NPB player after Nomo to join the major leagues. The left-hander made 35 relief appearances with the Mets in 1997, going 3-1 during that time. Shigetoshi Hasegawa forged a career of dual excellence in both the NPB and MLB. A 2-time champion with the Oryx Blue Wave, the right-handed pitcher joined the Angels in 1997, where he found success as a setup man. Shiggy, as he was nicknamed, earned an All-Star appearance with the Mariners in 2003, and retired after the 2005 season with a winning record. Hideki Irabu is one of the most noteworthy characters in the history of the NPB-MLB negotiations. A hard-throwing utility pitcher with the Chiba Lot Marines of Japan's Pacific League, Irabu made headlines when he asked for a trade to the Yankees of the MLB. After a lengthy series of negotiations, Irabu landed with New York, where he became a 2-time World Series champion. This series of player departures resulted in the posting system, a modification to the U.S.-Japanese player contract agreement, which remains in effect to this day. The posting system declares that MLB teams must pay a release fee in order to sign a player from the NPB with fewer than 9 years of service time. Numerous stars of the NPB and KBO KBO, the Korean Baseball Organization, would enter the major leagues through this system. After Hideki Irabu, Masato Yoshi was the next star from the NPB to make his major league debut. After 13 successful seasons pitching in Japan, Yoshi spent time with 3 National League teams from 1998 to 2002, fashioning 3 complete game wins during his American tenure. Tomo Oka debuted with the Yokohama Bay Stars in 1994 at the age of 18. Although his statistics in Japan were less than stellar, Oka impressed major league clubs with his control. The Boston Red Sox purchased his contract in November 1998, which actuated a lengthy major league career. In 10 big league seasons, the right-hander from Japan pitched 6 complete games, 2 of them shutouts. An all-star in Japan's Central League, utility pitcher Masao Kida owned a 10-year career in the NPB before joining the Tigers in 1999. The right-hander concluded his MLB career in 2005, but went back to pitch in the NPB for 7 more seasons. Although he only played in 4 seasons, right-handed relief pitcher Kazuhiro Sasaki found great success in the MLB. A 4-time leader in saves in Japan's Central League, Sasaki established a new Major League rookie save record when he joined the Mariners in 2000. This season, Sasaki became the 2nd Asian-born player to win Rookie of the Year after Hideo Nomo, and the first to do so in the American League. Armed with a devastating split-fingered fastball, Sasaki became an integral piece of Seattle's bullpen for 3 years. His brief Major League career includes 3 seasons with more than 60 appearances, 3 seasons with 37 or more saves, and 2 All-Star selections. Sasaki was a strong postseason competitor as well, possessing 4 saves and a 2.25 ERA across 8 games. Sasaki voluntarily decided to leave the MLB to return to Japan, citing the desire to be closer with his family. While Hideo Nomo's success opened the door for other Japanese stars to enter the MLB, their representation was exclusively designated to the pitcher's mound. American baseball was still searching for its first East Asian position player superstar. In an exhibition series played in Tokyo in November 1998, it seemed that MLB had found their guy. While there was plenty of talent on display at this exhibition series, one Japanese star really stole the show, winning praise from MLB players like Sammy Sosa and Jamie Moyer. Young and already quite distinguished in Japan, it was apparent that this man had the potential to become a star in the MLB. He signed a contract with the Seattle Mariners in November of 2000 and took the MLB by storm the following year. I think you already know his name.
This is one exciting young player. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle. That's into center field. And Ichiro is on the board with his first major league hit.
Leading off from the Seattle Mariners, center fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
He's one of the front runners for the MVP award in the American League.
On a tremendous throw by Ichiro. 12 hits in 5 games, a division series record.
And he makes the catch. Wow, he made the catch.
Unbelievable. My, oh my. Holy smokes.
What a throw by Ichiro. Throw down, and Ichiro's got the bag stolen.
Brilliant base stealer.
500th stolen base in Ichiro's career.
Right back to the middle, and he's going to go through into center field.
Fly ball, well hit. It is gone. Grand slam, Ichiro.
Swung on and belted deep to right field. The unbelievable has happened. Fly away. Ichiro.
Base hit center field. One will score. Ichiro.
And a ground ball back up the middle. And there it is. He's the new all-time hit king.
10 consecutive years of 200 or more hits. Nobody's done that.
Here comes Ichiro. Inside the park home run.
The 3rd man in baseball history to have 4,000 hits, and the Yankees come out of the dugout to congratulate him for a great achievement.
4,257. So he has passed Rose's total.
Like Hideo Nomo did for Japanese pitchers, Ichiro's immediate success paved the way for other East Asian position players to make their journeys to the major leagues. Among the most noteworthy of Asian position players in MLB history, there is Hideki Matsui. Nicknamed Godzilla for his powerful hitting, Matsui was a 3-time MVP in Japan's Central League before coming to play in the Major Leagues of America. He appeared in 10 big league seasons, and is best remembered for his 7 years spent with the New York Yankees. A clutch competitor who hit .312 in the postseason, Godzilla aided the Bombers in 2 trips to the Fall Classic, taking home a ring in 2009. In that 6-game World Series, Matsui hit .615 with 8 RBIs and 3 very clutch home runs, which earned him World Series MVP honors. He was the first Asian player to win an MVP award in a major postseason series. Between the NPB and MLB, Godzilla blasted 507 professional home runs, and was inducted into the Japanese Baseball Hall of Fame in 2018. Another noteworthy position player from East Asia is Shin-Soo Choo. Born in Busan, South Korea, Choo went on to have an exceptional 16-year-long major league career. A profoundly consistent player, Choo had 7 seasons with 20 home runs, 4 seasons with 20 steals, and 2 seasons hitting .300. Choo was selected as an American League All-Star with the Rangers in 2018, the only appearance of his MLB career. In that same season, he amassed an impressive streak of 52 straight games reaching base safely, a club record. Choo is currently the all-time MLB record holder for home runs hit by an Asian-born player, with 218 to his name.
As he passes Hideki Matsui for the most home runs in Major League history by an Asian-born player.
Now, the future has never looked brighter for Asians in MLB.
鈴木は立ち上がりフォアボールが
Myself, it looked pretty good. That's what I say. I mean, he's got good movement on his pitches.
Danny Graves had 182 career saves.
They've never seen anything like him.
He strikes out the side on 9 pitches.
Here comes the throw. On target, the tag, and he's out.
And the new pitcher on is Sonny Kim.
A brilliant one-hitter by Kazushi.
Chin Feng Chen leading things off here, top of the 6th for the world team.
Akinori Otsuka.
A grand slam. Johnny Damon goes deep. Oh, rips one into right center field.
But he said he wanted to come and represent his country, South Korea, and he did well. He got in the groove a little bit in 5 home runs.
Oh my God! He hit the deck and still threw Molina out.
Got him. Outstanding fastball right on the block.
And a complete game 2-hit shutout for Chin-Ming Hwang.
Number 18 for Dojima.
34 home runs 1 year in Japan. And
So Taguchi, a home run to put St. Louis on top. 37 years old, a first-time All-Star.
Jin Long-Hu hits a home run in his 2nd Major League at-bat.
It ain't coming back. A grand slam for Kaz Matsui.
And here's Daisuke Matsuzaka. 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball for strike 3.
Kosuke hits a high fly ball. Deep right center. That ball is gone. Yes!
Swing and a drive down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. Iwamoto's got it. Rays are going to the World Series. Got it. Big strikeout for Okajima.
For the 2008 National League Cy Young Award winner, and it is San Francisco's own Tim Lincecum.
And he got him. How about that start for Wei-Yin Chen?
Gone! Darwin Barty. What a performance by Hiroki Kuroda.
And Vance Worley has pitched his first Major League complete games. That'll do it. Dodgers win 2-1. Hong-Chi Kuo.
He struck him out. Game over. A save for Lee.
Aloha! Kila Ka'aihue. Goodness gracious. Kyle Lohse.
Chen Chang Lee, native of Taiwan.
Serious power, and it is on display. 2 out. 4 straight fastballs. It is gone. The grand slam. And now they won the pennant.
That's Jerome Williams, really a neat guy.
This guy is the epitome of an ace. He's got 11 pitches, all different shapes and sizes.
Kawasaki wins it with a base hit.
How about Jeremy Guthrie? 5 shutout innings against the American League Central champions.
Twice tonight, Aoki has saved the Royals.
Hits one into right. The Giants win the pennant.
Jung Ho Kang!
For the first time since 2007, Jinwei Sao is in a major league game.
Strikeout, and the first in the career of Sam Tuivailala.
It is gone! Dae-Ho Lee, baby!
All-time saves leader in Korea with 357 saves.
Kim has delivered a 2 RBI pinch hit homer.
Fly ball to left center. At the wall. Grand slam.
Higashioka, the home run stroker.
A dozen Ks tonight for Kenta. Zhu Wei Lin, his first major league home run.
Walk off. Tommy Pham. Cardinals win it.
Brewers' Christian Yelich became the 9th player overall to be elected the most valuable player in his first season with the club after being traded.
Sean Manaea has no-hit the hottest team in baseball.
On his way to the Gold Glove here in 2019, that's Colton Wong.
Kurt Suzuki. See you later.
Hyun-Jin Ryu, a complete game shutout.
What a performance by Masahiro Tanaka.
10 strikeouts for Yamamoto.
Touch of all time. Connor Joe, the first Rockies long ball of the year.
South Korean rookie pitcher Kim Kwang-hyun has picked up his first big league win.
What a great stab by Kiner Falefa.
This guy's become amazing if you're going to watch him and you're a fan of the Rays.
Dodgers have won it all in 2020.
The Miami Marlins naming Kim Ng the team's next general manager, making her the highest-ranking woman and Asian American in the league's 151-year history.
A stellar catch by Shogo Akiyama.
With Dane Dunning spinning some really good baseball lately.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. You say Kikuchi.
Come on. 2-0 Atlanta.
Suzuki drives one in the air. Get out the tape measure, long gone.
An incredible play for Tommy Edman.
He makes the catch. Bly Madris.
Oh my goodness, what a play! That might be the play of the year.
Yu Chang has done it again. Oh, Lars Newport, did you?
And what a first inning in his debut for Fujinami.
Song Kim walks it off.
Ji-Won Bae homers to win it.
It is gone.
A grand slam. His second home run of the inning.
3-time All-Star in Japanese baseball, 2-time Gold Glove, 2-time strikeout leader.
Shohei Ohtani wins the AL MVP.
There is a level of amazement with what Ohtani's done from his peers. The two-way guy, pitcher and hitter.
Showing off the speed, that element of his game as well. He can do it all.
AL Player of the Month, selected to his first All-Star game. It's Shohei.
The first Japanese-born player to hit for the cycle.
Oh, Ohtani got it. He got it. Number 40.
Just blew that one right by him at 100 miles per hour.
He has done it! Wow! Way back! Strikes out swinging. Ohtani and Japan in a World Baseball Classic Championship.